Hi, Dawn Lewis here, and we are making a pretty wicked card featuring KennyK stamps and a little bit of glitter washi tape. I'm starting with Devilish Donna, and I'm stamping her with archival jet black ink on watercolour paper. I've chosen archival because it stamps up perfect and crisp. It's waterproof and it can handle the texture of the watercolour paper really, really well. So let's get colouring. I am using my Zig Clean Color real brush markers today. I'm still learning these. I'm a Copic girl, so this has taught me something very important, and that is that they work differently. I know they work differently, but you are about to see me make a colossal mistake, people. You see, when you've put down one lot of markers, they stay wet for a while. They're water-based. And when you colour next to them, like I just did in the centre of that fringe, well, the colour can bleed a little bit. Now, I could have trashed this and started again, but this is what I want to do. I want to teach you through me learning as well. So the rest of it's come out quite well. If I had to do it over again, you can see me trying to fix it up here, I would actually dry with my heat gun between layers. I've tried to stick to no more than 3 shades of any given colour, and you can see all of the numbers of the markers I've used up in the top right hand corner of the screen. Now the boots. Particularly, I want to say I wanted black boots, but I didn't want to colour them in solid black. You're going to lose all of the detail, all of the buckles and the cute little holes in the straps and all that kind of thing. So I just wanted to give an illusion of grey. I've worked with a pale and a dark grey shade, and I managed to get on 2 applications of each without it pilling, so that was pretty good. I used 3 shades of blue for the dress just because there's a lot going on in this dress. Stripes, layers, ruffles, all that kind of thing. So in those 3 tiers of the skirt, to add the shading, I've actually used the colour of the tier below to add the shading. So that was pretty easy. I've used one last go around the buckles, and boom, that took about 25 minutes to colour in. There was some decision making involved there as well. I've used my Big Shot and this Simon Says stamp circle stitch die, the largest one in the pack, to cut this out, and it makes this cute little stitch line. So let us get on to the card base now. I have literally dug into my stash. Everything here is leftover from an old project. I'm trying to work my way through my leftovers before I cut up the new stuff. Very easy to get this layering happening, especially if you decide you're going to cover up bulk the middle. You can cut smaller pieces in half and then layer them up. So I've put a little bit of red down the bottom and then another piece of red up the top, and look at that, you'll never know there's a gap in the middle. Here is where I did make another little mistake, and yes, I'm teaching you from my mistakes. I shouldn't have stuck this down. Put the adhesive on, yes, but I shouldn't have stuck it down till I was very sure where everything was going to go. So that's my little lesson. You'll see me pull that up later. I love cutting things off the edge because you've got the card base as a guide, so you can be sure of a nice clean cut. Here I've done it again. This is from an old Basil swatch, and I've used my clear ruler just so that I can be sure it's exactly 1 inch down and that it is going to be completely even from the left all the way over to the right. Didn't bother with adhesive in the middle because it's all going to be covered up anyway. So to add a little bling, I've gone with this 3mm silver washi tape. I love this tape. The glitter does not come off on your fingers. I will link to it in my shop below. It comes in a pack of 10 beautiful colours. Stuck down Devilish Donna, shouldn't have done that either. And I've played with the title. I wanted to add the word your, so I've taken that from my Darkroom Door All Occasions set, from the your engaged. I only inked up the your. That's weird saying that so many times. Because it's really tightly cropped, I've double matted it first onto red basil and then onto black basil, which mirrors, it's the exact same cardstock I've used on the card. This is why I shouldn't have stuck it down, because I hadn't decided where the title was going. So excuse me while I pull that up. Oops. Okay, so it did come together in the end. I hadn't stuck it down too tight and it didn't do any damage. Adding on my greeting, and look at this. This card is done. Nothing super special, no huge embellishments. This is cardstock and a tiny piece of washi tape. I would like to thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you learned something. Please feel free to comment below with any questions that you might have. I'll link to the products, and I would like to thank you also for subscribing and watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.